What's happening, guys? Welcome back to another Rugby Challenge 4 video. Yes, I have sunburn on my face, as you can tell. Don't need to say anything about it. But yeah, so today's video I'm going to be talking about Rugby Challenge 4 again. There's not really any news on it at the moment. There are some things I've noticed though that you guys might not have noticed, so I'm going to point that out today. It's basically the things that is bugging me about Rugby Challenge 4. So let's get into the video. Welcome back to another rugby video. Please make sure you go ahead and smash that like button to show your support for the channel, and if you are new, please go ahead and subscribe. We upload rugby videos every single week guaranteed, so please click the notification button so you don't miss out. So yeah, the things that are bugging me about Rugby Challenge 4. So I was actually trying to find some news for you guys about the whole game coming out, and it is actually nothing. There's speculation of it being delayed again. There's also speculation of it being cancelled. And overall, there's not really anything that we know about the game that I can actually say, like, oh, this has happened, that's happened. There's literally nothing at this point. We haven't heard from them in such a long time either. I think the last thing they posted was on their Facebook page of a screenshot, and that was about a month and a half or 2 months ago. So it's been pretty long since we last heard from them. But yeah, I was overlooking some of the pictures which they released a long time ago, and noticed there are a few things that's going to be bugging me with this game. And the first thing is this. So I'll play the video now, as you can see, and literally, you probably haven't noticed it. There's one small thing there that is exactly the same as Rugby Challenge 3, which nothing has changed. And that is the fact that the World Championship, which is basically the Rugby World Cup in Rugby Challenge 3, the logo is exactly the same. They haven't bothered changing the logo for the unofficial Rugby World Cup. I would have thought they would have done something since Rugby Challenge 3 came out in 2016. Whether this is going to change and it's just used for the website, that could be a different thing, because this is only meant to be for the website anyway, and they haven't actually officially released this on the Facebook page, and I really hope that is the case. But if this is actual footage of Rugby Challenge 4, and that means that tournament logo is still in the game, I'm going to be pretty disappointed. That's something that you would really hope that would change. Considering it's not an official license, you could easily change a fake Rugby World Cup logo. So that is something that's kind of made me think, is it going to be very similar to Rugby Challenge 3? Have they changed that much? Obviously we know there's a big graphics overhaul, but other than that we haven't seen anything. And that is generally something I'm like, oh no, please don't tell me it's going to be exactly the same game. There's more brands in this one. So in some of the screenshots as well, these are old screenshots, it shows off some of the rugby balls which they have. And as you can see, they got the official Gilbert rugby ball. They also have the official Springboks rugby ball, as well as the All Blacks rugby ball, which is pretty awesome, to be fair, because obviously Rugby 20 only had 2 types of rugby balls, and that was a fake one. And then there's also the official Gilbert one. They never had like different styles. So I think that is quite a cool and positive thing. Another thing I noticed as well is the official rugby boots in this game. Well, from what I can make out anyway, I'm pretty sure this All Blacks, as you can see, is wearing the all black Adidas rugby boots. Whether it's just a mirage and it's not official ones, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it is. But yeah, overall, the whole marketing technique of the game is really bugging me as well. I mean, it doesn't really cost much in order to, well, it doesn't cost anything to post something on your Facebook page, even if it's like a release date or potentially what's going on behind the scenes. There's literally nothing. They don't post anything, and it is really bugging me. It's bugging a lot of people, and a lot of people are saying it's going to be a massive flop. I mean, I'm not going to go as far as saying that, but like I said, there are things bugging me, such as the exact same logo that you saw in Rugby Challenge 3 is now being used in this game, depending if this is footage from the actual game. The brands, I think it's a positive thing. Like I said, the release date, there's been absolutely nothing, which I think is actually ridiculous for this generation with the communication that you have on social media platforms like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. There's no excuse really why you can't put anything up. I mean, I've seen businesses that have like 10 likes on Facebook put up more things than a game that has got, is it like 50,000 likes on their Facebook page? So I don't understand why you wouldn't communicate at all with your fans. I think it's quite pathetic really, and I think like that's one of the things they could learn from Rugby 20. Yes, okay, Rugby 20 hasn't got a lot of praise from a lot of you guys, but I've noticed the communication with Rugby 20 was a hell of a lot better compared to Rugby Challenge 4. What really bugs me with Rugby Challenge 4 is the fact that we probably won't have that many licenses. Yes, okay, the fan hub solves this, but going by the fan hub in which you saw in the new AFL game, the fan hub might not be that much different compared to Rugby Challenge 3. The Rugby League game had a really cool fan hub where you could create logos, create the kits, and create almost every single thing that you'd want for a team in which you're creating. Whereas the AFL game didn't have this feature, where it just had pre-rendered kits and just like fake logos in which you could pick from. So I'm hoping they will go for the route which Rugby League had, and you'll get to make your own kits and you'll get to make your own logos. But whether they will or not, I don't know. I mean, I'm hoping that's why they're delaying the whole game itself. I'm hoping the reason why it's delayed is to have more teams, more licenses, and to have like features like that, being able to make your own kits and stuff. I think that would really make the game a hell of a lot better, and I think if you did have something like that in the game, overall it would probably be one of the greatest rugby games in which you could get, because it would solve so many licensing things. If you wanted to play as, I don't know, K-Boss from South America, you would be able to make their logo. If you wanted to play as the Panasonic Wild Knights, you could make their logo and play as them. So that, I generally feel that is something that needs to be featured in this game. But I have a very, very strong feeling it's not going to be, so I wouldn't get your hopes up with that one. I mean, I think that would be something that would have been announced, well, on their website. I mean, literally their website, they don't say anything really. They just say they've got 300 player likenesses and over 25 teams. So I would have thought, but with the fan hub, if it was to be newly done and you could make all these different things, I would have thought they would have mentioned that on the website, saying like newly built fan hub or something like that. And there's been no mention of it. They do say about the fan hub, but it's basically sounding the same as Rugby Challenge 3. So yeah, I've got quite a few issues with it. I mean, as you guys know, I do enjoy Rugby Challenge 3. It's a fun game. I mean, I still play it to this day. Well, I actually only bought it this year, so yeah, obviously I'm going to be playing it till this day. But I think it is fun, and I think Rugby Challenge 4, done right, I think it could easily be one of the best rugby games of this generation. Like I said, I would really want to see a newly done fan hub where I can make logos and kits. I would like to be able to see as well it laid out a lot better, because modern day sports games kind of like all have different boxes. So like you would have like, say, one menu, another menu, and like it's kind of like the FIFA sort of format. Rugby 20 did the same, and most sports games do that, whereas Rugby Challenge 3 had like a very kind of like PS2 sports game sort of feel to it, where you just have the text sort of thing. So I would like to see it go down the modern day route of sports games rather than keeping to the same traditional Rugby Challenge menu. That is something that's not necessarily like essential, but I think it would be something pretty cool. I would like it to have an official soundtrack, and I don't know, I think overall, I mean, you can talk as much as you want about Rugby Challenge 4, but at the end of the day, there's really nothing else you can say until they announce something. We saw like a 10-second trailer, a teaser trailer, about, was it a month ago, 2 months ago, and we saw nothing since. So there's not really anything I can tell you guys. I don't know a release date. I don't know any more information besides what you already know. I can literally only say what bugs me and what I like the sound of, and that's about it really. I mean, I would like to see more merchandise in the game. There's a hell of a lot of things I'd like to see in the game, but we don't know until we see anything of it. But yeah, as of right now, the one thing bugs me that you guys might not have noticed, so the slightest little bit of tiny news, if you even want to class it as news, is the possibility that they could be using the same logo as the Rugby World Cup logo was in Rugby Challenge 3. And I think if they went down the same route and had exactly the same logos as they did in Rugby Challenge 3, I'm going to be slightly disappointed with that. But yeah guys, let me know in the comment section what you thought of this video. Let me know as well, do you think this is basically based off Rugby Challenge 3, and do you think they're only using this footage for the website and it's not actually Rugby Challenge 4? Let me know in the comment section. And if you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe. We upload rugby videos every single week, guaranteed, covering everything to do with rugby video games. I've actually got a campaign going on as well, if you are new to the channel, where we're trying to campaign for an annual rugby video game. We've got the likes of Brian Abana and everybody helping us out. So yeah, if you didn't know that, please go ahead and subscribe and stay up to date with that. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. As always, smash the like button, let me know in the comment section what you thought, and subscribe if you haven't already. I've been Andrew, I will see you in another video. Peace out, guys.
I've been running away from you. I've been trying to keep my cool. I see what your colors shining through. Yeah, I do, that I do. Is it too much to ask? I don't want you back. I don't want you back. Is it too much to ask?